is Ruben Escalona with Red Alpha Custom Prints here with something new. Actually, it is the return of the Showmates podcast. If any of you have been following us for any length of time, you know that my wife and I have a passion for watching shows, for watching movies, and we're current on a lot of things. And we are professional binge watchers, self proclaimed professional binge watchers. But man, our guest tonight got me beat. If anybody has me beat when it comes to watching shows, watching movies, it's this guy right here. Not only is he an honorary showmate, but this guy is probably the biggest supporter that we have of our business. I mean, Superman, I can't thank you enough. For all the support that you've given us. But then, man, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you got a lot of things going on, shows and doing, helping people promote their business and doing stuff like that. And but yet you took some time to come and hang out with us tonight and talk about the return of the showmates. Thank you, sir.
I appreciate being here, man. I'm excited, man.
Yeah. Oh, you hear the claps? That's my producer. We're doing the claps. Yes, sir. And so tonight I wanted to do it kind of loose. You know what I mean? I know whenever I
Okay.
first when I told you about it, I wanted to kind of go heavy on the show House of the Dragon, and
Yeah.
we because that's something that we have in common and we're current on it, and we could talk about that. But I think that there's so much going on in the world of streaming and the new movies that came out and things like that that we should probably just kind of see where the wind blows and just talk about
Yeah.
whatever's on our mind. Uh, but the first thing that
I
I want
agree.
to talk about, I wanted to give you an opportunity to introduce yourself to people. I'm going to get into the things that you said. I send you a list of questions like your favorite movie
Hmm.
and TV show and things like that. But I wanted to give you an opportunity to kind of introduce yourself to the audience, and then we'll go from there.
Well, my name is Superman, and I am married to Lois Lane. That's our first legal names. And of course, I have a daughter named Maddie. Her name is Madalena or Madeline. And of course, I got my, if people don't know by now, I talk about my cherry blossom. That's my granddaughter. She is 8 months years old now. So,
Congrats,
and
congrats.
I, of course, I have a son-in-law too. His name's Trey. They call him Kevin. I call him Trey. But,
Hmm.
and I think I said I've been in Abilene, oh my goodness, I don't even know, 15 years?
Really?
Ish. Yeah, somewhere there. A lot of people. I wasn't born here. I was born in Andrews, Texas. I don't know how much you want me to introduce myself,
Man, go
but
ahead, go ahead.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
From
a
the from
short
the time
story,
you
man.
from the time you were a fetus to now, uh, is is
Yeah,
is acceptable.
yeah, no, yeah. So I lived here. I'm pretty sure I'm off a couple of years, but at least 15 years, I think, here in Abilene.
Man, I feel
Yeah,
like
but
I feel like I met you right when you got here because I can go as far back as whenever you guys worked for. I guess it was it Metro PCS?
oh no, Boost Mobile,
Boost Mobile. There you go.
Lord,
Yeah, so it's
dude,
like,
that's a long time.
yeah, man. How long ago was that? Because that's where I first remember you. I was like, this guy's named Superman, and I thought you were cool then, and we really didn't like connect. Uh,
Yeah,
I introduced myself to you and stuff like that, but like our paths didn't really cross until later
yeah,
on.
yeah. That's
But yeah,
true, dude.
but I think that's when I first met you, and I was like, and actually then you made an impression on me because I was like, this dude is wild, man. It's like it's not what you're used to here in Abilene, and
Yeah.
which is in a
No.
good way, in a good way.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and it looks like I'm looking at my resume right now. It looks like we got here somewhere in 2011
Uh huh.
when I worked at Boost Mobile. So plus
Yep.
20, 2026. Yeah, it's long. Man, that's a long time. Lord.
Well, so
And
we
people
got
still
started in
remember.
2010.
Oh,
Our company,
wow.
we got started in
Yeah.
2010, so I was making my rounds then, so that makes sense because back then when we
Yeah.
first got started, man, I was like I was running for mayor. Everybody was getting my cards. I was at this chamber of commerce meeting. I was on this board. I mean, I was doing
Yeah.
everything just so that people can. I was basically doing social media in real life. That's how you did it in real life. It's like, you know, you
Amen.
just you just introduce yourself, and it's like you show up to people's parties and their events. That's how you used to do it back in the days. And now we
Yeah.
just stream live and we post on social media.
A lot.
Yeah. So you were Superman. At what point did you like? Did your mom and dad send you to Earth from Krypton, or like was there a point in your life where you're like, you know what, my name is not this right here. I'm calling myself Superman.
Mm. You know what? It's been, I don't even remember when. So a lot of people, and I let them assume that I was born with the name Superman, which I wasn't.
Hmm.
I can't even remember when. It's been a few years since I changed my name.
Hmm.
Um, and a lot of people, and I don't even, but I don't even tell nobody what my birth name was. I said, I
Yeah.
don't even want that my name to be in your head. I said, you know me as Superman, nothing else, nothing less.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's been a few years. I can't even remember when I did it. Uh, but I always been a fan. I think almost every kid as youngsters always was a fan of Superman, especially doing the tower around the neck, going around the house flying. So I've
Yes.
been a fan for forever, dude. It just, I guess
Yeah.
when I got older, it got worse
Yeah. Or better, depending on how you look at it.
or better.
Or
Yeah, or
better,
better.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm a Marvel guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, me too, dude.
So I mean, no disrespect, but
No.
when it comes to DC, it for me it's Superman and it's Batman, but
Yeah.
but not really in that order. Whenever I was younger, I was more into Batman,
Yeah.
but the weird thing about it is I ended up getting a Superman tattoo, and so the Superman tattoo wasn't so much like being a fan of Superman, but it was like
uh,
straight out of basic training, and I felt really strong, and I was like, okay, what's the symbol that best represents how I feel right now, right? You know,
yeah.
I'm 19 years old, so I don't really have a lot of life experience, you know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
I was like the best symbol that best represents how I feel right now is the Superman symbol. Go to town. So I was out in California. We had a 4 day. I mean, I take that back. So on this one, I was in Anniston in basic training, and so we got a 4 day pass, and they specifically told us, do not go get any tattoos. Like, don't get drunk, and don't go to jail, and do not get any tattoos. And so that went through one ear and out the other. I
Yeah.
came back with a Superman tattoo, and but I just made sure that they didn't know. And so somehow they knew because they were like, "All right, you four." Me and two of my friends were always getting into trouble, man. It's like I don't know what it is, but they made us start doing push-ups, and so it was like making my tattoo bleed, you know. And I was like, all right, so I'm gonna have a story to tell. And man, here we are, 30 something years later. I finally get to tell the story to none other than Superman himself. What what
That's
a
what's up.
what a dream come true, man.
I
But no,
appreciate it.
that's my Superman story. But I grew up reading Marvel comics, and
Yeah.
and so, man, I mean, it's like I can go on for days about it. Right now is probably the best time for someone like me to be alive because of all of the MCU stuff and the movies that are coming out.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, what a great time to be alive because every one of those movies, man, I've watched all of them. And I'm over here telling my wife, all right, this right here, this is what happened in the comics. I don't know why they're doing this garbage right
Yeah.
here, but this is what really happened, and this is what's gonna happen, you know. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of a nerd, man. But I haven't figured out a way to put money on the table by being a nerd. But maybe this might be it.
Yeah, that's the same way with my Lois Lane. And then, long story short, with my name legally changed, and I can't remember what year, but it was she legally changed her first name to Lois Lane on our anniversary because I always introduced her as my Lois Lane, and people were like, they really thought that was her name.
Hmm.
So she's like, well, might as well change it because everybody thinks I'm Lois Lane. I said, well, you are. So I can't remember when she did, but yeah, she changed it. So now we're called Superman Lois Lane. It's pretty cool, man. It's we know a lot of people here now, Blaine. It's
Hmm.
a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes I make a joke, but it's true. Like if I go to Walmart, I tell my wife, I said, do you want to go in and out, or do you want to stay here for a little bit? Because sometimes when I get off, I know a lot of people, so everybody stop me, hey Superman, what's up? And of course I'm not going to be mean and not say hi, and I talk
Yeah.
to them, and like an hour passed, I'm like, oh my goodness, I gotta go home, So it feels good though. It feels good.
Heck yeah, man! You're a local celebrity, man. We need to see you on Dancing with the Abilene Stars or something.
Ooh,
They do that every year.
man.
You got my vote, man. I'll vote for you if you ever want to do that.
Hey,
You
hear
know.
me out, man. I know we have all kinds of showmates to talk about. This is a funny
Yeah.
story about dancing. I was recently went to it was a graduation, and I haven't danced in years, man. And of course, blah blah blah. So let me get out there with my Lois Lane, and we were dancing. The first dance, I took it slow. The second one, I put a little bit more hip on it, man, like Shakira, right? And
The hips
and
don't
I,
lie.
yeah, I did, and that's the mistake I made. I pulled a muscle or something on my hip, dude. I was like, I'm done. Yeah, I was. It was. Thank goodness, it was just like I think it was just a pull muscle because after a few days it got better. But I
Yeah.
was like, man, how old am I?
Man. Well, so Shakira says that the hips don't lie, but your hips told the cold, hard truth that you're getting a little
Nah,
older, man. So got to take it
yeah,
easy with the hips.
it was pretty mean.
But yeah, man, it's the dancing part. What kind of music were you dancing to?
Cumbias.
Cumbias. Okay,
Oh
gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha. We're gonna have to send a message out to Jason and them over there at Tequilas that they're bringing that back up. So we'll have to come out there and do the hit. You
I
know,
just gotta do stretches. That's it, man. Stretches.
do the Superman dance.
Yeah, do something.
So Superman 1978, the one with Christopher Reeves. I've known
Man,
this even before I sent you the questionnaire, but that's your movie. That's your
that
Superman.
is
Is there anybody that's like a second, like a close second, or is it Superman and then a big gap between, Henry Cavill or whatever?
close second. Ooh. Um, you know what? I really did because I thought first of all he's good looking. He fits the suit great. Is Henry Cavill?
Yeah,
Um, I thought he was really good. I thought he
yeah.
was really good as Superman. Why? I mean, I know why they, I guess, stopped doing that Superman, recast it, blah 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 blah. We'll get into but it is what it is. I thought he was great. But he'll probably be a close second. Out of all the other Supermans, it'll be him. Yeah, he looked like Superman, dude. He had it all.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, he was good.
Yeah, I don't know all the details of what it was, but I was kind of like, I think it has to do with the new showrunner producer. You know what I mean? He just,
It
uh,
is.
Henry Cavill was too much man, I guess, and
Yeah,
he needed someone that had a little less testosterone. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I
yeah,
think it was a testosterone thing, and no offense to people who have low T, there's a lot of things that you can take out of them. But
yeah.
as a matter of fact, this show is brought to you by Mars Men. If any of you need to boost your test levels, give Mars Men a call and maybe get a free 30-day trial of their vitamins to make you more of a man. Uh, joking.
Hey man,
Joking. I'm joking. They are not our sponsors, you know.
I was about to buy some.
I know, right? Me too. Maybe they'll listen. They'll say, "Man, we're not your sponsor, but we want to be next show, right?"
Yeah, no, right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know all the politics, but yeah, I thought Men of Steel was really good. But I love Christopher Reeves as well.
Yeah,
You just really can't beat that. The original, it's like to me, he was the original, and
yeah,
so that movie is still. I mean, it still holds its own even
yeah,
today. I think it was last year we watched it. It's not a yearly thing that we do, but we watched
yeah.
it and I was like, I think it was after the new Superman that came out.
Mm,
Whatever time that came out, I was like, well, we need to watch the original. That way we can be up to speed, and so we
yeah,
did that. And I enjoyed the new Superman too, man. I mean, it's like
yeah,
you actually came over here. We had did the hood wrap on your
yeah,
watch
dude.
party. It was like really close to that time when the new movie came
Yeah,
out. And you watched it before I did because you had like a special pass or something.
I did, dude. Yeah,
What was that all
that
about?
was awesome, dude. That was. I don't even know how I found out. So usually, new movies come in on Thursday. Something I think it was through Amazon because I have Amazon Prime, and they said, "Hey, do you want to get tickets to see Superman on Tuesday?" I
What?
said, "Tuesday, Tuesday, Tuesday." I was like, I thought it was a spam or something. I was like, hmm. So I leave it alone. They sent me another email. I was like, And then of course I went to like Amazon customer service. I went all out because you ain't getting me no spam.
Yeah.
And so yeah, there's like some people are pick few that you can watch sooner. Sooner. I was like, so yeah, bottom tickets on Tuesday. It was great. Which there weren't that many people because I guess you know a VIP, I guess we would call it. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was cool, man. It threw me off for a loop, man. But I was like, yeah, I watched it Tuesday. And like, how did you watch it Tuesday when it came out Thursday? I said,
Hmm.
ask Amazon, dude. I don't know.
So I'm from Krypton. My name is Superman. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I use my laser
And
vision.
people,
What?
and I love it because people will always ask, which I understand, right? Like, do you got tattoo? And I give them a look like, stop. Yes, of course. And then when I go watch any kind of Superman or Supergirl, it's like, did you wear the cape? I was like, the full cape, my whole costume. Yes, I wear that stuff, man.
Yeah.
This ain't no joke.
That's
That's my
right.
job.
Yeah. You think you'd be like, I'm a professional over here, man. We're not playing
Yeah,
around.
man. Yeah,
Shoot.
I don't joke.
Yeah. I don't blame you, man. Go all in. And
Yeah, for
and
sure.
so the show and my grandson will be like really thrilled to hear that your favorite show is Smallville, the TV
Yeah,
show, right?
yeah.
And so we go to whenever we go to Lubbock to see our grandson, he sings that theme song like on a loop. Like he's got it
I
on
know.
YouTube. He's like, and he'll just come in like, "Somebody save me." I'm like, look at this
Dude,
kid.
that's
Boy, he's
funny.
got the golden pipes, and so he'll have it on YouTube like just on a loop, and he loves that theme song so much, and I was like,
That's
that's
great.
crazy, man. So
Yeah.
whenever he gets a little bit older, I'm gonna send him the link to this podcast. That way he can see that we were
Nice.
talking about him, and then
Yeah.
he can hear his grandpa and his friend talking about his favorite show. Um,
That's awesome. Yeah.
yeah, if he's still
I
into
think.
it, man. Those kids, well, you know now you got an 8 month
Yeah.
old grandchild, so they're into something right
Yes.
now, and then next month they're gonna be
Mm,
into something different. It's hard for us to keep up, man. I mean,
yeah.
I'm now like really fluent in a lot of things, man. Kubo, K-pop Demon Hunters. What's another one? I mean, Play-Doh, all these things he's into, man. It's like Kubo's the one where he makes the stuff out of the paper, and oh yeah, yeah. What's that one? Nick, Pingu, and so man, we're just kind of like fluent in all that stuff because we
Yeah.
have to be because I want my grandkids to think that I'm cool, and
That's true, dude. Yeah.
that's what means the most to me is that they think I'm
Yeah.
cool. I don't care what anybody else thinks, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's what I told my cherry. Go ahead, my bad, dude.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was going to tell too. Like my cherry blossom, which her name is Evangeline. She'll know about Superman now. If she go watch or like the shows, I don't know, but she gonna know about it. Like no choice about it.
That's right.
But yeah, she's gonna know. But it's so funny. I'll end with this. But like, so we go and she likes to watch Veggie Tales.
Hmm.
I cannot. I said if she stays with me, we're gonna have to watch something else. I could not watch VeggieTales. I couldn't get into it. I tried. I was like, no, Mika, I can't do VeggieTales. Like,
You're like, I don't like
if she wants to watch
vegetables in the
about,
first place.
yeah, I was like, I could not get into it. I said, well, that's what she likes. I said, I understand. She's gonna have to watch something else because I no. I was like, nope, not today.
That's funny, man. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, so we just kind of sit there, and whether we're into it or not, man, it's just kind of, I just love seeing their lights light up, and then
Yeah,
because it's shoot, I don't even remember that phase, but I can remember far back, but I don't remember whenever I was 4 or 5 years old, and
yeah,
what I was into, but just watching them change their thing, man, that's really really cool.
yeah,
Hopefully he'll be into shows like this, and we'll be able to kind of share that. That's
yeah,
a cool thing to share, man.
yeah, for
Shows
sure.
and anything that has to do with entertainment, music. You when you sent your questionnaire, you said that your favorite artist, which kind of surprised me, that your
Yeah,
favorite artist is Eminem.
yeah. I grew well. I'll be honest. I don't know when he started. I think like a 90 or something like that. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I just like his. When I heard, oh my god, I was young, dude. His first CD.
Hmm.
I remember my dad used to work in the con mills or con gins, what they call it now these days. Anyways,
Golly,
And I
you go
remember,
back to the Stone Ages.
oh yeah, dude. Oh, I got good stories about that. But anyways, um, and I remember popping the CDs. If you don't know what CDs are, youngsters, go look it up.
Yeah,
And his first song just was oh my god, I think my name is, if I
yeah,
remember right, if I go,
Sadie, I
it
think.
was the very
Yeah,
first one, and then after that, dude, I was hooked on that dude, man.
that's right.
I was thinking about, like, I know when you send me that thing, it's like Eminem popped to my head. Of course, go down the list. You got Tupac. He was probably one of my favorite '90s rappers for sure. I listen to him all the time.
Yeah,
And of course, I listen to a lot of Tejano. Tejano was hard for me, man, to pick one.
yeah,
Um, I think it was like Gary Hobbs, probably one of them that I grew up back in the '90s. But man, but Eminem was the one that I could listen to all the time, and it's just good, man. I just like him.
yeah. So I mean, with like I got kind of like a good spectrum as well when it comes to music. I like Eminem. I like the you got a what does it say? You got one shot. You
Golly, that's so popular.
chance to blow whatever.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that one that starts out like the military thing. Your left, your left, your left. Is that the same song? Your left, right, left. And it's that one ran with the military cadence
yeah,
at the beginning. I like that.
yeah.
Of course, the stuff that he used to do, like with Dr. Dre, whenever they came out,
Oh yeah.
that's pretty
So
cool.
he got so many.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time, man, and he's just a great artist. I feel you there. He's not my favorite, but he's definitely someone that I have a lot of respect for because he
Yeah,
wasn't just a flash in the pan. He came in and he made his mark. Being a white
yeah,
dude, in that genre, and not not
yeah.
not just come in and be a part of it, but like Conor McGregor says, he didn't just come in to be a part. He came in to take over. Which
Yeah,
so yeah, it was pretty cool, man. Eminem, I think he's putting out some new music too, isn't he?
yeah, he is, man. I mean, it's not saying it's not good. It is good, but like, just his, I don't know, his other stuff is a lot better. His new music, I mean, it's popular. It gets like millions and billions of views, but it's like, I mean, it's all right. It's like not the
Yeah,
greatest, I guess you could say, but no, no, he's good, man. I think I like him just because when I see him, when you see his clothes, I don't see that he wears expensive clothes. I don't even know if he wears jewelry. I've never seen like these big necklaces, big ring. He just
yeah,
regular old dude, old white dude, man. Just keeping it real. Like, yeah, I got a lot of money, but he doesn't care. I feel like he's real, man. I feel like just like Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. I
You
was thinking
know,
about him too. Yeah,
he doesn't. He's filthy rich, and he walks around like me. Like,
yeah.
yeah, dude. So why do I have to buy expensive stuff? It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
right. That's right. Yeah, a
yeah,
lot of people when they're not comfortable in their own skin, I think that they try to make up for it by buying these name brand stuff, these expensive clothes that maybe they can't even
yeah,
you know you could use that money for something more useful, and
yeah,
but they're buying clothes and stuff like that, and nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's just
yeah.
I can kind of feel like the Eminems and the Adam Sandlers where they just dress down, just to not make it about the brand that they're wearing, but more about themselves, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, no, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I had to do that knock in.
Okay.
But no, no, yeah, no, it is. It's good, dude. Like I said, I could go stories for him. He's just an amazing rapper, and I listen to music. When I know a lot of people say all the time, but like all the time, cooking, cleaning, taking showers, doing the laundry. I mean, dude, music. I have Bluetooth everywhere in the
Hmm.
house. Yeah, and then when I'm by myself, because my wife, she don't like music loud, dude. I have a nice surround sound, and bro, somebody can break into the house, rob me, and I wouldn't even know they're in here. I mean, it's loud.
Really?
It's loud. It rocks windows. No, no, it is. It's loud. Too loud. I'll be honest with you. It's too loud. Yeah.
Man, you should have showed up to the car show that we were at a couple weeks ago for the Not
Yeah.
Included Car Club. They had a bass contest, and
Nice.
Audio Magic was out there, man. And they had this van. I don't know if you've seen the van. You probably have, but it just
Hmm.
has all the speakers, all the amplifiers, all the equalizers, everything, and it was all in there, man. And when that bass hit, like you can feel it in your like your soul, and you know, like I think it made my heart kind of beat a little faster because it was
Yeah.
like it's that much energy, man. It was pretty cool. It was loud. It was really cool. This one kid, he had an afro and his hair was like that, and I thought
Yeah.
that was pretty cool, man. It's but yeah,
Yeah. Some of those are
music.
crazy.
Yeah, music is definitely something. You know what? I've gotten to the point lately. This is kind of weird, to where I'm actually, like Depeche Mode, enjoying the silence. You know,
Mm.
was it Depeche Mode? Yeah, Depeche Mode, enjoy the silence. Yeah, and so it's like I don't even turn on the radio, man. I'm just like I'm listening to the silence, to the
Hmm.
sound of silence. Who else said that? There's two songs. There's Depeche Mode that said words are very unnecessary, and then the
That's a good
sound of
song.
silence with that one band, that one band
Yeah.
that sings it, right? But yeah, so yeah, I was just talking to Chris Summers this weekend. I mean, this past Wednesday, and he's with the local band called Rear Naked Choke.
Mm.
So we were talking about music and the influence, and then I was trying to avoid this topic, but the influence of AI, in art
Mm.
and music, right? And so before the show, you and I talked a little bit about that, and we don't really have to get into that, but that was one of the topic of conversation when it comes to music, where we brought up AI, and it's hard not to bring
Yeah.
up AI.
That's true. No. Yeah. No. It is, man. It's just like yeah, I said we talked about it shortly, and it's like it's fast, man. It's you can't even tell the difference sometimes. Like, oh my goodness, well, is that a real person? I
Yeah.
don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds really good. You can now there's this app that I want to look into because you can actually like you can do create a video from script. So like you can
Mm.
type it in and then it'll create a video from it. And
It's
so
crazy.
I'm like, man, because I got this playlist on YouTube. It's called the soundtrack of Red Alpha. And so
Mm.
it's just music that I thought of, and I went into AI Suno to create it. And like we got one that's called Keep It Rat Foo, and then one My Sexy Ladder, and I forgot the other ones. But I have maybe like a 6 to 8 song playlist, which is Red Alpha songs that are like that came
Yeah.
from my brain, and AI. So, but now I'm finding out that I can take the transcripts from that music and I can create a video out of it, man. And so that's pretty amazing because where would a person like me be able to make a music video? You know,
Right.
I would never in 10 lifetimes be able to have the resources or
Yeah.
connections or anything like that to make a music video. And now through AI, I think it just levels the playing field, man, and we're just kind of like, you know
It is.
you level up. If you're creative,
Hmm.
get in on it. If you're already creative, you got to figure out a way to level up and separate yourself from all us normal people.
Oh yeah. No, I totally agree 100% on that.
Yeah.
Let me
And
see.
so what show are you watching right now? Is there like a main show? I don't know if you do it like that, but we have like a main show that we look forward to, and then we have a handful of shows that we'll watch on repeat or in
Yeah.
between shows. Like right now we're pretty current in well, we're actually current with House of the Dragons.
Hmm.
But my kind of in between show, I just finished up Spider Noir, and so it's like I'm always watching shows like that. I don't have cable, and so I'm just like a binge watcher.
Yeah.
What shows are you
R-
watching?
right now, that's why I'm looking at my list right now. Right now, we're watching. We were a fan of it's an AMC Interview with the Vampire,
Uh
the
huh.
more recent one,
Yeah.
and we finished that. They had another one come out, the Vampire Lestat, and that's what we're watching right now. It's actually pretty good. I like it. It's a really good vampire movie. The one that we just finished. Oh my god! And this is why I post on Facebook because I watch so many shows and TV movies. I don't remember what I watched. I'm a big um, horror fan. Like that's me and my Lois Lane's. Like the first thing we look for is horror. If I don't find something good, then we go to like probably action or comedy. But scary movies, that's our thing. Well, now there's a difference. Like scary horror, like if it's too bloody, too gruesome, my wife's kind of like, and I'm like, me too. I'm like, God, because there's one that was called Evil Dead Burn. I don't know if you've seen that or not, or if you're
I have
into
not.
horror movies, but that one is brutal, man. That one, like, I even bit my like, you do like, oh, dude, it was crazy. That one was like, I tell people if you don't like bloody movies, don't watch that one, dude, because that
Yeah.
one, no hose bar, it was bad. It was bad. Uh,
I guess
but
it just
it's also
it just depends for
go ahead.
me. Like
Yeah,
it just depends on the type of blood. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I don't know. Like Final Destination, I can watch those all day long. You know,
yeah,
but
yeah,
Faces of Death, I stay away from that. And I know that those aren't horror necessarily, but it's blood related, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And so there's certain things, if it's like Game of Thrones type
yeah,
death, and blood and stuff like that, I can get into it. But
yeah,
here's a connection to the show Interview with the Vampire and Game of
yeah.
Thrones. So one of the main actors is Grey Worm from Game of Thrones, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's like, what is he like the Lestat's boyfriend or something like that, or what role does he?
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, yeah, the boyfriend. Yeah,
Yeah, so I figured that when I saw that, I was like, I might just watch that just because of him, because that's like he's one of my favorite characters in the original Game of Thrones show,
yeah,
and so sometimes I'll do that. Like if it's an actor that I really enjoyed watching in one show, if I find out that they're in a movie or in another show, I'll watch that too.
yeah,
That's something
yeah.
that we
I
did
agree with that.
recently. We just finished up the last season of The Bear,
Hmm.
and so the main actor, he's one of the main actors in that Shameless, and so
Yeah.
that's the reason why we went to Shameless, and we had some guests that were telling us, man, have you seen Shameless? And so we watched it. We're starting to watch it just because of that. I was like, all right, we're gonna see what type of friends I have, and
Yeah.
and after the first episodes, man, we're gonna have to go to confession or something because I was like, golly, this is all right. It's one of these shows. All right.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to go to confession every time you watch it, dude. It gets worse. It gets worse, dude.
Man,
Yeah, it's good because it's real. It's real life. That's why there's no filter, no. Because like, oh yeah, that really does happen like that. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It gets worse. Yeah, for sure.
mhm. So Netflix, is that like, do you just kind of like whatever's new Netflix originals, or are you just kind of like, I'm gonna go Netflix, I'm gonna go Amazon Prime, and Paramount, that type of deal?
I do. It's funny you say that. So like most of the time, of course, I see what's new because Netflix has new things that come out, what's hot. So I look at that. I go Netflix first, and then even on my TV, I have it just like that. I have Netflix, if I remember right, and then it'll be Paramount,
Hmm.
and I think it'll be Hulu, Disney, Paramount Plus, AMC. Dude, I got don't judge me. AMC, HBO.
Uh-huh.
That's how I have it. I go down the list. Like, okay, no, nothing here, nothing here. Cool, cool. And then yeah, so it's I
Oh,
watch a
I'm the same
lot,
way.
dude, and it's just yeah, it's
Yeah.
tiring, man. I'll be honest with you.
Well, we're the same. We're the same way though, man. Because I found like I don't watch anything on cable.
Yeah,
It's like I don't watch the news, and I mean, if now we can watch if it's a football game or something like that.
yeah.
I can watch that on a streaming channel, and
Mm-hmm.
so we got rid of our cable, man, and we just and originally it was like to save money, and now we're actually spending more money because we have to have all the apps. And
Yeah,
then they'll bundle it like Disney did. Okay, so for 6 months we're gonna give you ESPN, Hulu, and Disney for like $1. And I was like, sign me up. And then we forget
yeah,
that we signed up, and then now we're paying, I don't know, $10 each or something. I don't know what we're doing, but uh,
yeah,
I do know where all my money's going to. It's going to the streaming apps, and so
for sure, dude.
since we're paying it, we might as well just watch some shows. I guess that's what I'm
Yeah,
you know. And so I mean, we even even shows that like Apple TV, watching Silo.
Yeah.
I need to start the new season there. MGM, we really love that show from, and
Oh man,
talk about horror.
love
That
that
is
show.
a good movie. I'm waiting for the last season, man. I can't wait to see if I can finally figure out what's going on. I still don't know
I
what's
have
going.
watched I have watched so many YouTube explain
Yeah,
blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, but what are they? So
yeah,
it's a lot, dude. But
yeah,
that From, it's amazing. I tell everybody about that From, and it's like it was a good show, man. It was such a it's still a great show. Like
yeah,
I want more, man. Then when the season ends, like come on, dude, how long do we have to wait? What
yeah.
are these? What are what do you call them? I call them the trinkets, but like oh my God, I'll go blank. The
Oh, the
little
talisman.
rock that.
The
Thank you,
talisman.
talisman. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, that's right. I didn't pay attention that there's two people on the rock. So is that the two people that are the reincarnation? So how old are the people that are reincarnated? How long has this been? I mean, dude, it's like,
Yeah.
stop. You're getting a headache.
Yeah. Yeah, and what I like about it, it's got like different belief systems in the show. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
but this is a fun fact. There's no Bible. Did you know that there's no Christian Bible in that whole town? And so
I
the
guess I never pay attention.
yeah, there's no Christian Bible in the whole town. The only
Mm.
like memory of it was Father Kotri. Father Kotri, he was a priest, and so he was. I don't know if he was misquoting the Bible, but he was quoting the Bible. And he had Harold Perrineau, what's his name, the main actor, like say the our fathers whenever he was passing away, and
Yeah.
it's like, but that was the only kind of like I guess Christian manuscript, if you want to call it, or reference,
Yeah.
was Father Kotri. So now without that, you got these things that are from other belief systems and religions, which I
Yeah.
think is cool. Like even that clay monster that Fatima was making,
Yeah.
that's from a culture. The talisman,
Yes.
we have this thing which is it's a Jewish thing that I have on my door. We had some people from our church that they brought us this thing, and you're supposed to hang it at your door, and it's supposed to bring. Is it there? It's supposed to bring you like protection and just blessings, right? And so those people that when they went to Israel, they brought it back to me, and then I have it just here hanging up, and
Yeah.
I mean it's just a thing, you know what I mean? It's like I think that whatever you put your belief in, it can become real to you.
True.
It doesn't have to be whether it's real to somebody else. That's different, But
Yeah. No, that's true, and I don't want to get off subject because I don't know if you want to stay on the TV show From, but like, yeah, dude, some of the TV shows, I always think because you always run through your head. Me and my Lois like, okay, what's going on? And I don't know if it was me or her. I said, I feel like they're. If anybody has not seen From, I'm not trying to do no spoilers, but probably is. I just feel like they're all dead. I feel like they're dead, but then we're like, okay, then what how you say they're all dead, but then when new people come in, so you say, so what's going on? Is it a pandemic? Is it something that they're in a coma that's going on in the real? I said, we're like, I don't know, man. It's just like,
yeah,
I hope I'm right, but I don't know. We just
yeah.
the
Well,
guy in the yellow. Go
the
ahead.
crazy thing about that is that I kind of feel like the same thing, but I hope it's not, because the writers of the show were the same writers of the show Lost, right? And
Oh,
so with Lost, you find out that they were all dead, right? And so
yeah,
to me, like, okay, that's cool, but then for them to do the exact same thing with another show, it just kind of feels like, come on, man. That's going to be a letdown to me. I hope that they actually leave the city, they figure it
yeah,
out, they
yeah,
kill all the monsters, and maybe someone has to sacrifice themselves, to
yeah.
so that everybody else can be free. I'm cool with that, but for them all to be dead, I hope not. I hope
So
not.
you know what, and I retract what I just said. Not dead intentionally because I'm looking at the cast. The girl that we're saying that she's reincarnation, Tabitha.
Hmm.
When she falls out of the tower, the Oh my god, I'm
Yeah, the
going blank again.
lighthouse. The lighthouse.
Lighthouse, thank you.
Hmm.
And then she wakes up in the hospital. I'm like, oh my god, okay, what else? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that tells us they have to be all in a coma or something's going, or who knows, man? With these shows, they always have twists. Like, you thought they're in coma, they were never in a coma. So I hope you're right. I hope. See, I didn't know that about
yeah,
the same writer producer did the Lost. I'm like, yeah, dude, they do the same thing as Lost. Like,
yeah,
stop.
yeah. I'm
You
not
already
gonna
did one
lie.
show like that, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. So
No, but that
I think
show,
that
yeah,
there's layers to the like the game that I think that two people are playing the game, right? It's the
yeah,
it's the yellow man and then the boy in white. They're
yeah,
playing a game, right? And so one represents good, one represents evil. I can kind of see the parallels to the show Lost, right? Because that
yeah,
last episode they were like, oh, this time they took the tree down, right? And so they're playing a game. Uh,
yeah,
and I think that there's layers of the game because whenever these people, so whenever Tabitha ended up at the hospital, I was like, okay, that's a shock. But then
yeah,
whenever the dude, right, the dude's, what's his name's dad shows up in a coma, wakes up in a coma, and he's in the hospital. I'm like, all right, so they're playing. There's like, that's like another part of the game, and so
yeah,
they think that they're waking up from that reality, but it's still all part of the game, and uh,
yeah.
and so who knows where they're at, man? Maybe they're all in the hospital in a coma, maybe, but I'm kind
Who
of hoping that
knows?
maybe they're really there, and there's a way to
Yeah,
get out, and
yeah.
you
The
know,
worst, the worst is the worst. I always tell people the worst is whenever you have hope and you're like, oh my God, and you're really out. Oh, we're really out, and they have a good life, and then they just psych. This is all
yeah,
a dream. This you're still in hell. I'm like, that's hard to swallow. That's even for me. You always have that hope, but that stuff happens. Like,
yeah,
wow, dude, there's no light at the end of the tunnel. So no, I hope I'm wrong,
that's right.
but we shall see, dude. But that show, yeah, the guy in the yellow pisses me off because now he's a woman or
Yeah,
a young lady, and it's like nobody noticed her. Like nobody's keeping watch. Like it frustrates me, dude. I don't think they do that on purpose, man. I'm like,
yeah,
she's getting away with all kinds of stuff, and she's a newbie just because she's a young lady. Y'all trust her? I say, man, get out of here. That's what I tell my little saint, dude. This is a true story, right? This is, I tell my little saint, I say, baby, this was real life. I don't care if it's The Walking Dead, anything that has to do, with at the end of the world, a pandemic, or blah blah blah. I said, we'd be fine, baby. You know how these people say, well, you know what? We had to trust them and put them in our camp. Not. I'm like, keep on walking, dude. You ain't coming to my camp because
yeah,
that's how cancer, it's going to spread and everybody's going to die. I said, nah, baby, girl. I said, instead of 10 season, it'll be one episode, 20
yeah,
minutes long.
yeah. Yeah, the credits, the beginning credits, and then the end credits, almost back to
That's
back.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's over.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
that's how
lock
I go.
myself over here. I eat my food, and then I just go out if I need to.
Yeah,
Don't trust anybody for sure.
no.
Whenever we were watching Walking Dead, man, I had my own like what I call the zombie apocalypse survival team, right? I
Yeah.
printed shirts, and I'm like, okay, so man, I've read the Walking Dead comics. I watched
Oh,
all the
wow.
shows, and so it's like,
Yeah,
man, if this ever goes down like that, make sure you give me a call,
yeah,
man. We'll collaborate.
yeah.
You can be the governor, and I'll run a dictatorship over here like Rick Grimes, and
Heck yeah, dude.
we'll create an alliance like the kingdom or something.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's why I tell my Lois all the time. I said, baby, I said, if I'm not here and something happens like this on The Walking Dead, say your prayers to your maker because you ain't gonna make it a day, girl. You are way too nice, too
Hmm.
trustworthy, and you're gonna not survive.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
defending the zombies, and so my wife, we already know, like we have like training from different zombie type shows, right?
yeah,
So we have training, man, and so like Walking Dead is one thing, but we know that we got to double tap. So it's like
yeah,
just because I knock you down doesn't mean that you're dead, and so I'm gonna double tap every single time, whether it's a human or a zombie. We are going to double tap, and uh, and so hey, man, we got a somebody just LOL'd. Who's that? Angel. What's up, Angel? Sent us a message, man.
what's up, Angel?
Hope you're doing all right, dude. This is Angel. He's he actually brought us a motorcycle fairing for us to rap, man. And yeah, double tap right
Nice.
there, man. Double tap always. Exactly. So so we're classically trained, if you want to call it, man. It's like
Yeah.
my wife and them were watching the Dawn of the Dead and the
Yeah.
Return of the Dead, and man, I even created a design. I don't know if you saw it, but whenever George A. Romero, whenever he passed away, I created a design that is based on the movie art that they did, and it was
Yeah.
paying homage to George A. Romero, and I called it "Eternal Rest of the Dead." And so,
Yeah.
for those of you George A. Romero fans or Walking Dead or zombie fans, if you're interested in that, you can find that design. It's called Eternal Rest of the Dead on our website. Also, I'm wearing a Showmates shirt right here. This is my Miyagi Do inspired Showmates design. Superman, you sent me the size. I'm gonna send you a Showmate shirt.
Okay.
I just needed to make a little like a little pause to kind of
Got you.
talk about our brands, but yeah, man, if the zombie apocalypse ever comes down, let's collaborate.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
share resources. We might need to have a little, like a little whistle, like Negan did, so that
Yeah.
people know. So we got to figure that out, man. Because we got to figure it out now. Because if it happens, then you're just
Yeah.
reacting out of emotions and stuff. So we got to do that, man.
No, that's so true. And the other shows too. From I don't know where done for
Yeah,
from, but
yeah, man.
like I said,
There's no
what's from?
no thing.
Okay. There's another movie. I think it came out this year, which I don't know if you've seen it or not. If y'all seen it, it's called His and Hers on
Give me,
Netflix.
I think so. Is it with John Bernthal? Uh,
Oh man, I'm. That's the thing you got me on that one. I'm bad at. He's the Punisher.
yes, yeah.
Okay. I'm so
And
yeah.
Tessa Thompson, my
Um,
wife is my producers is Tessa Thompson. Yeah, yeah. Tessa Thompson, right? She's in Thor. She was in Westworld. She was in Westworld. And she was in Creed. She was Baby Creed's
yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah. The main character on His and Hers is John. Did y'all say John Bethel?
John Bernthal.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So
Berthard. Thank you.
he plays
Yeah.
Shane, right? He plays Shane on The Walking
Yeah.
Dead. Yeah,
Yes. 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 And that's the first time that's the first time I've seen him
yeah.
on The Walking Dead. And now, dude, he's godly. He blew up, man. He's in every I feel like every movie, TV show. But that one's a good. And another one that's really good.
Yeah,
Oh, and I was gonna tell
yeah,
you, I
you're right,
went.
Angel. He's also on Spider Man. Angel's telling he's coming in on the chat.
Oh
He's telling us
yeah,
about Spider Man. He's on Spider Man. Yep.
yeah, 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 dude. It's funny. Have y'all seen the new Spider Man?
Yes, we
Okay,
have.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude, he did so good in that one, man. I thought he did great. I thought he's funny. People didn't like it that he was a little soft. I'm like, dude, he has a heart. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he had a family. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he just. If you went through what he went through, would you
Yeah,
be all lovey dovey?
yeah,
Probably not. So give him a rest. He's trying to come back out of the darkness. Everybody goes into darkness, needs to come
that's
out.
right. That's right.
But
Yeah, so
no,
I
that
love the Punisher series, man. I mean there's no one. I don't know because I've seen the old Punisher with
yeah,
that other dude. I love that one. Nothing
yeah,
against that Punisher. But whenever John Bernthal, I was excited whenever they announced him because I was like, man, this dude is going to bring it because he's like
yeah,
in everything. What is it? So he was in The Punisher, The Walking Dead. He's over the top. He was in what is that?
let me see.
Sicarios.
Hold on.
Sicarios. He was in that one, and his character is over the top as well. And
Yeah,
when they announced John Bernthal, I was like, man, this is gonna be dude. This is gonna be good. And that dude brought it. He brought it.
he did.
And
He made me believe he's a Punisher, like he's a real deal, dude. Yeah, no,
yeah,
he's amazing.
so I love all of those. Those are the fact that he came on Spider Man
Hmm.
is like an introduction to what's called the street level hero, right? So the street level
Yeah,
heroes are going to be the dudes like you got your Punisher, you got your Daredevil, you got your Iron Fist, you got your Luke Cage. Jessica Jones, all of those people going
Yeah.
to street level. And what's cool about that is that's going to bring Blade. It's going to bring
Yeah.
Blade. What's his name? Moon Knight. Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, that was a good one.
what's his name? Morbius. Because they
Yeah.
formed a Midnight Suns, and I'm
Yeah.
telling you, dude, I got like deep wells when it comes to this Marvel stuff, right? And but I was excited to see the Punisher because it's going to bring the street level, superhero, right?
Yeah.
And so we're going to get to see a lot of that gritty stuff with these dudes, right? And so what did you think about Spider-Man the movie?
It was okay. So it was good.
Nick
Okay.
Miller. You love it?
Maybe I'm the only one, but it was. If I was, I think I rated like a 7.5 out of 10. I guess I
Ooh.
wanted more. I guess I wanted more. I think the best Spider-Man movie, in my opinion, was the one, if I'm right, No Way Home. Had Doctor Strange. It had like all three Spider-Man. That was to me
Yeah,
phenomenal. So
yeah,
when this one came out, I think it was like 3 or 4 years since his last Spider-Man movie. So I was like, okay, we're about to get a lot of stuff. And like the villains were like quick. The
hmm
main villain, I don't want to, I don't know, spoiler, but the main villain, I
No,
was like, okay,
it's
cool.
okay.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know, man. I guess I wanted more action. I guess more villain. I don't know. It was good, but not as good as No Way Home.
Yeah.
But everybody else said it was phenomenal. I didn't say it was bad. I guess it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Maybe I hyped it up too much, and that's it. But it was pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. So spoiler alert, right? To me, this is the rules of spoilers, right?
Yeah,
You can't spoil it on the opening weekend, right? So
yeah,
like if it comes out on Thursday, you got to keep your mouth shut from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right?
yeah,
But after that, especially a week later, like we're a week
yeah,
later. If you haven't
yeah.
seen it, then that's
That's
your own
fair.
fault. That's your fault.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
You're not really a fan if you wait a whole week to watch a
That's
movie like
fair.
Spider-Man, right? And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
those are my spoiler alert. Like I don't want no one to spoil it during the first weekend because I get it,
yeah,
you don't get tickets or whatever, but a whole week, that's plenty of time, right?
yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, no, I agree. But no, that's actually
Oh,
good.
Angel here. Sorry about that. He's talking about Jean Grey. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Jean Grey, that was my thing. I think she was wrong for doing Peter like that, where she said that MJ didn't have any recollection of him at whatsoever. Like that was kind of petty, man. It's like that's a low blow. The dude didn't deserve it. To hear it like that, she could have just like made something up, right? But she was like, "Oh, there's nothing. There's nothing
yeah,
here." Like that's what they call adding insult to injury. That's what
yeah,
that's what that's called, right? And but so with Jean Grey, the thing that disappointed me there, man, is that I thought that she was going to be the introduction to the X-Men, right?
yeah,
And so I was hoping that we were going to get more X-Men because what's going to happen in a year whenever they do the Secret Wars, right?
yeah,
And so after
yeah,
after Doomsday, the X-Men played a big part in the Secret Wars. And so you're
yeah.
telling me that this Jean Grey is going to, like, are they going to do a time jump or something like that? I just don't think that she has enough time to mature in her powers to be able to be leading the fight against Doctor Doom and all those dudes in the Secret Wars. That's just my personal thing. Uh, so
No,
so they're gonna
yeah,
have to use the old school X-Men to fight that battle and kill them off and do a reboot with the new kids. I guess
yeah.
that's what they're gonna
No,
say.
that's true. Yeah,
The ones who died are in Earth,
yeah.
3751, and so now we're in this universe now. I guess that's how they're gonna do it.
Well, we shall see, man. Yeah, and like I said, I wish I would have figured it out because I was trying to figure out who is the villain, and when I found out, I was like, come on, I knew that, but in my mind, I guess I did it because I didn't get it right. But
Yeah,
that was cool. I love the fight scene with the Hulk because people don't understand when Bruce Banner is part of Hulk, he's weak because he
yeah,
has a conscience. He
yeah,
has a conscience. Once that conscience is gone, dude, you saw how big a hole got? Oh my
yeah,
god! I said, dude, Peter, you're done, dude. You're like run. And then I always tell people about Superman, right? Because oh my goodness, if I had a penny for everybody said, Batman's better or something about Superman, dude, I'll be filthy rich. But anyways, I tell people there's a show. I think it's called Superman and the oh my god, the five. Oh, I should have looked it up. Fabulous Five or something like that. Anyways, it's an animation, and I said, dude, if Superman really let loose and he didn't care,
Mhm.
dude, get out of his way. He is brutal. And that movie, I tell people, go watch the animation. You'll see how strong Superman. If he really didn't care, man, you better stop. And I'm not gonna say obviously he's not the strongest than all DC or even Marvel. No, no, he's not. He can be defeated, but
Yeah.
when he lets loose, man, he's
Well,
scared. He
well,
scared
so
me.
Lex Luthor can beat Superman, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
with kryptonite, you know. So
yeah.
the talk about spoiler alert. I think that everybody in the DC universe, knows that that's his like his kryptonite,
Yep.
and so he needs to like I don't know he needs to take some medication so he's not allergic to it, man. I mean that's you know.
Yeah, bro.
It's like
So a lot
how
of
long have you
yeah,
known about these allergies, Superman? You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you've been
They're
allergic.
rough.
You've been allergic to kryptonite all of this time, and you're not taking any allergy pills.
Yeah, no, that's true. I need to add special pills. But I tell people all the time, like, they'll bring up the Batman versus Superman, right? All the time, dude. I swear, if you understood how many times people just bring it up, like, oh, well, Batman beat Superman. I said, listen here. Once again, if Superman was not a Boy Scout and he
Yeah,
really didn't care, dude, the movie would have been a minute long.
well, Superman two, like something
Yeah.
happens to him, right? Something happens to Superman two, and then he stops carrying the one with Richard Pryor, right? And so he's
Yeah, dude, such a great one.
like he starts
Yeah.
fighting himself. I was like, dang,
Yeah.
Superman. All right, but yeah,
So a lot of people,
like that.
yeah, that one was like bizarre or supposed to be a reputation of bizarre, which is the opposite of Superman. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, yeah,
But or it could have been just the evil Superman because Red Kryptonite. Oh my God, there's so many different Kryptonite. The Red Kryptonite makes them go crazy. But anyways, I tell people, oh my God, what show, dude? I went blank. It was about Superman. Um,
yeah, for sure.
oh,
Man.
there's a
Black Adam and
there's a
Superman have been crazy.
yeah. Because even back to Batman and Superman, right? When they meet up together, right? Where they're in the rain, and then Superman just barely like touch it with his finger, and he goes flying 100 feet. Come on, guys, are you gonna tell me Batman could be? Anyways, see, I don't want to get frustrated right now because that's it is what it is, bro.
Well, you know what was
But
great about the Superman and Batman, in my opinion, right?
yeah, yeah,
So, like they're trying to build up the fight, and so
yeah,
they're showing the dude working out, and it's
yeah.
like there is no exercise that you can do.
Right,
There's no
I get
steroid
it.
that you can take. There's you can do Pilates, you can do
Yeah,
HIIT, you can do whatever it is,
yeah.
whatever. You're not going to beat Superman because you're
Nah,
still human,
nah.
And so
Yeah,
whenever they were doing that, I was like, that's crazy. He needs some kryptonite is what he needs, and
yeah. The whole time, that's all
yeah,
he needed.
that's all he needs is like so the workout by itself is not gonna do anything. That's what I was like, man. This is dumb, man. Because it doesn't matter how long he's in the gym, he's not gonna do anything against Superman.
No, dude, have y'all seen Brightburn?
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
tell people
I'm
watch that
old
one.
school. That's about like almost 20 years old, right?
I don't even, dude. I'm gonna say yes,
Yeah.
but I tell people, I say, if you want to see Superman evil, watch Brightburn, and you'll get a taste of like, oh my god, and it's not fun.
Yeah.
He is scary, dude. So yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
yeah, but I get that all the time, man.
I
So I love
definitely
it.
need to rewatch that movie. It's been a while, but man, I was like, he was a kid.
Yeah,
He was a kid,
yeah,
and so see, this is what happens. This is what happens when you don't have the right upbringing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like so. Superman, as long as he was raised, but on the farm, and he had
yeah,
had his good upbringing, he's gonna be someone like the new Superman, right?
yeah,
So he was.
yeah,
I liked it because it humanized him, even though he's from Krypton, right? And
yeah,
he's an
yeah.
alien and he has unlimited power, but he was raised
Hmm.
by humans, right? And
Yeah,
so I like that he was raised by humans, and so he was just kind of like he had that soft side to him, so he kind of felt sorry for the humans, even though
Yeah,
he was sent to rule them. He was sent
yeah,
to be like a god, and then he ended up becoming human. Man, so many things. I mean, it's like that's really cool. That's a really cool show. I loved it, and uh,
yeah,
and dude, I can talk all day about it. But man, I think that I
yeah.
took enough of your time, Superman. I don't know. I could go on for days about talking about this stuff,
Me
man.
too.
And
Yep.
we got people that are coming in. Let me talk about this right here. Someone who is that? Brightburn 2018. Red, is that us? Oh, okay. That's my wife. Yeah, and Joseph, your cousin, man. He said that that you're his primo.
That's right. What's up, Joseph? It's my baby boy, man.
Yeah, man. So we had some people coming in. Angel, we thank you for spending your time. But yeah, Black Adam versus Superman, that would have been off the chain.
I know
I
that,
was so
man.
excited after Black. I liked Black Adam. I don't know about you.
Me too.
I liked the movie, and
Yeah, I did.
I was so excited whenever I saw Henry Cavill Superman show up. I was like, oh man, it's on, it's on.
I know, right? We're probably over time, but I watched that at the movies, and when we saw the ending, dude, the people just went crazy. I said, "Come on now, man! I'm here, dude! Like, Black Adam, go home, dude. We good." It
Yeah,
was
like
awesome.
I'm already here. How come y'all didn't clap for me?
Yeah, for sure.
Heck yeah, man. But Superman, I just want you to know that anytime you want to be a guest on this show right here,
Okay,
we're gonna be doing showmates every Friday at
okay,
6 o'clock.
okay,
Just know that it's an ongoing
okay.
invitation. If you ever have, if you have time, you want to show up, you're always welcome. If not, I hope that you tune in, send us messages on the thing because it's always fun to see people interact with us. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and tune out Superman. Thank you once again, for taking time out of your busy schedule. I see you looking over there at Lois Lane. She's probably, hey, we're supposed to go to dinner. It's time for us to go to dinner or something. So I'm gonna let you go. Have your dinner. I appreciate it, man. And we will see you on the next time for the Showmates show. Showmates show. Bye for now, Superman. Peace. Yep. All right, guys. There it is, the return of the Showmates. I'm getting ready to sign off, but before I do, I got to let you guys know that on Monday, this is part of our regular programming with the Red Alpha Studios, right? So every Monday at 9 o'clock, my wife and I we have a podcast that's called the Mugshot Monday podcast, where we talk about we do a weekend recap. We talk about projects that we're working on. We talk about the coffee mugs that we have. Sometimes we get new coffee mugs, and sometimes we're trying new coffee. And just talk. We give local shout outs to businesses. Just really trying to make it a community show. So if you guys want to tune in on Monday at 9 o'clock, go ahead and set your coffee pot so that you can join us over a cup of coffee Monday at 9 o'clock. And then on Wednesdays, we have our Behind the X's and O's show where we talk about behind the scenes stuff with local business owners and community leaders. Anybody who has a story to tell, we try to get them on and put them on our platform and just really talk about stuff that doesn't go on the highlight reel. Y'all know just as well as me that what we put on social media is the highlight, right? But the real story is all the times that you mess up, that you got to start all over. You get knocked down, you get back up. So that's the premise of the Behind the X's and O's show. But we hope you tune in. If you follow us on any social media channels, we make sure that you're well aware of all the shows that are going on. But we thank you for taking time out of your Friday to be with us. Bye for now. This is Ruben with the Return of the Showmates. We'll see you next Friday, and for the rest of you, we'll see you on Monday. Red Alpha out.